Right. I tried, okay? It can't be said that I didn't try. Because I did multiple times. Clearly, I have a problem. In all ways but physical, apparently, I am a fucking magpie. And I have to live with that. But yeah, I've chucked away so much fucking stuff between streams. These are even clipping through the floor. And I'm still over encumbered. I maybe I'm just not playing the game properly, or maybe you're not supposed to go into... You're just not meant to be equipped for every scenario. I don't know. But as you can see, we've got fuck all firewood. We've got no clothes that we aren't wearing. Nothing to eat of any real value. Tools we have kept because this shit's useful. I don't in good conscience feel okay throwing this stuff away. You will notice we had 2 pry bars and 2 hatchets. We've only got 1 now because, you know, being vicious with this stuff. Dropped all my materials except for the lead because we're taking that to the forge to make bullets. And I have to hope that when we get to the forge I can also find any other scrap metal that I will need. Because we've dropped all that. So hopefully, and I mean if we ever have to come back here it'll be a fucking treasure trove, so you know, there's that. But yeah, that's that for now. Oh well, we've got some momentum, we can run a bit despite technically being over encumbered, so let's finally forge this bloody spear and have the stupidity over with. And it should be about to be daylight, so that will help? Maybe. Let's get one of these out just in case. I don't know where the wolves are at. Still prowling about, I'm willing to bet. Can't actually see any of them. Oh no, there's one. Ah, I appear to have gone... Wait, is this the right direction, or... Could I have dropped down the mountain to be quicker? There's got to be a shortcut there somewhere, right? I can understand not being able to go up that way, but... This is probably going to backfire. I've got a rope now, haven't I? I've got a mountaineering rope. That would be a quick shortcut if I could find something useful to tie it to, like a big rock or a tree. No? Come on, game. Just give me this. This looks like a... Yes! Yes! Wow, I had like no faith in myself there whatsoever. I'm quite pleased with that. Please don't snap, rope. And assuming it's not chewed away by fucking Canadian termites or something, I presumably have a quick way back up as well. Which is useful. Yes, I am all for shortcuts. Oh, we've also got a cache to check out on the way. Neat. Progress. Bear Grylls would be proud. Possibly. Speaking of the man who not only killed the bears but cooked and ate them. I assume that's how he got his name. I've been looking up a bunch of quotes by him. And so, in times of peril or dead air, we can...
like I survived another night.
Yes. Then we can get some meaningful quotes from Bear Grylls. So, that's good. Let's do one now, in fact.
I was always brought up to have a cup of tea at halfway up a rock face.
So yeah, that quote from Bear Grylls there, that's inspirational. Will help us with our survival out in the wilderness, I'm sure. More from him later. Could be really awkward if I didn't get the audio right on that and nothing played there. That'd be really embarrassing, wouldn't it? And entirely feasible with my luck at doing anything. This was not ideal. Where even am I? Presumably I'm at one of these locations, but the icon for the place shouldn't really cover up the icon of where I am. That doesn't seem like the right order for those to be in. Especially when I need to... Right, okay. That cache was somewhere around here then. What did it say about that, in fact? Mm-hmm. No, that's where I just was. I was just looking for more info. More info. Yes, press that for more info. It takes me to that. No, that didn't help at all. Okay. Oh, it's there. Brilliant.
I've been looking for you.
Didn't need it anyway.
I think I can use this.
Matches, things, firewood, and mittens. And we're over encumbered again. Well, we can at least tear up the mittens straight away. We use every part of the glove to honour its sacrifice. I'm gonna have to leave behind your fucking complaining, whinging bullshit. If you could. Oh, that's convenient. So it is odd that they sort of have you hit the forge first. Because really, there's nothing to be gained there except over encumbrance until you've gone and got the spear, but A minute. Oh, careful game. Okay. I know one of these doors is open because it's wide open. Might need that for fire starting purposes. Well, this is a lot less threatening in daytime. We did search these. Surely we searched these. You're not making me use the pry bar again just for it to be empty. No, I guess we didn't search them. Well, there wasn't much to be found anyway. They hate the light. Okie dokie. Right, maintenance shed. Let's kick up the old forge. It occurs to me I might not have enough to get that hot enough. Story of my life. Well, I don't know if there's any coal lying around, but maybe we can just break all the wood lying around here and make something from that. Hopefully. Didn't I probably drop a whole bunch of shit around here as well? I seem to remember. I put it somewhere in a bin. Oh. A single pebble. Thanks, past me. What was the genius intellect logic behind that? Well, you might need that in future. Thanks. Such a fucking twat. Yeah, if I remember, there was a bunch of coal around here. There was tons in that bucket, and I wasted it all. Linkin Park. Damn. Well, we got one fire lock. Right. Whack that shit on it.
Do it.
Yes, I'm aware of that now. Oh, wait, what? Excuse me? Autonomy lost.
Let's do this.
It's an infinite furnace because it's a story thing? Oh, so I'm not allowed to fail that. That's... oh. Takes away the drama a bit. Then why do you have all the coal there? If... fuck it. Doesn't matter. Cook some beans. Some coffee, rather. That's it. Spearhead. Scrap metal and a heavy hammer. There was a heavy hammer around here. It's right here. This is where I dropped all the stuff.
I'm not sure I can carry
Shut up.
much more.
Thank you, past me. I knew this would come in handy. No, you didn't. No, I didn't. Oh, I'm going to burn my coffee if I do that. Can't be having that. Well, while we wait for the coffee to brew, let's have another quote from Bear.
Americans are cool.
Thanks, Bear. Now to craft a mighty spear in the forge of Mount Canadia.
Guess I can add blacksmith to my growing list of skills.
Yeah, let's not go mad.
Let's hope I don't have to put this spear to the test.
Let's hope you do, after all the fucking trouble we've had getting it. Jesus Christ, if I'd done all this and the bear just dies of old age, I'm going to be fucking pissed. Anyway. What else can we make while we're here and we got an infinite forge? Improvised knife, hello. Scrap metal, cloth, and shit. Well, that actually could be useful. That is worth doing. Because we've otherwise only got the one knife. Groovy. Don't think there's much else. Tinder plugs. Oh yeah, cured gut. We ain't got that. Anything we can do repairs on? Nope, it's all good as new. Alright, well, okay. We've got one extra thing that's useful. Oh, I've also sharpened and cleaned everything to absolute immaculateness. I don't think that affects the weight of anything, but just to pass the time, I guess. Oh, although the pry bar's already taken a beating. And the flare gun. Can I repair the flare gun? No, I can't. That's why that is what that is. There was something else that was at... Oh, and I can't repair the pry bar, which is also why that is. Hammer. Yes, you can repair the hammer, but you need firewood to do it. That's odd. Oh well. Let's drink some thank before we head off. The last of our military rations. Whatever exactly they are food, apparently. Cook some more coffee so we don't fall asleep. Shit. Don't got the water. Cook some water. And then we'll head off. I wonder if the bear is going to immediately appear now that we have the means to kill it. I mean, I would argue I had the means to kill it anyway, but supposedly it's bulletproof. Bear spear. Yep, that's a spear. Set spear. Set it? How do you mean? What? Hang on, whoa, what? I don't know what you were doing there, but it was exhausting, apparently. Set spear. Do they just mean ready spear? Like, so, you know, it won't hurt anyone like this, but here I can have the bear charge into it. Is that the idea? Alright. I feel like it would have just been easier to give me a simple stab or lunge technique, but whatever. Glad we tested that out, really. That might have been a bit confusing in the heat of the moment. Said every woman. What else have I got here exactly? Cloth, cured leather, scrap metal. Nah. Don't need to be carrying any of that extra shit, really. Oh yeah, lead for bullets. Why can't I make that? That's presumably what could be made here. So I was told. But I see no thing for it. Oh, I can make an improvised hatchet as well. But not bullets. Harvested from dead car batteries, scrap lead can be used to craft bullets. No, it can't. Well, that's puzzling. I really don't want to carry that shit around unnecessarily, because that really is heavy. Perhaps I have something in my notes. Things, actions. Cooking meat, forge, hello. Use the forge to melt down scrap metal and craft various items. Forges need to be very hot. That didn't help. Maybe my blacksmithing skill is not high enough, except that isn't a thing. As far as I can tell, or at least that has told me. Well, I guess I could leave it all here, since I would presumably... I mean, it said craft it, but presumably that's something you need the forge for, so... Yeah, I'll leave the lead here then, and... Fuck it, might as well just leave it all in the pile here, really. It makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. And now, the fucking long trek back. All the way back to bloody Trapper McGee's house. Oh, there's another cache there, apparently. Oh, and that. Well, there's a lot of side stuff we could technically hit on the way, I guess, but we'll have to see. Where does that come out again? That comes out there, doesn't it? So, really, we have to go out of our way to hit these. We'll head back to Trapper first, and then presumably nothing so dramatic as the house exploding or me getting carried off into space will take us out of this entire area and make these inaccessible. Presumably. You can't be sure about these things. Hooray. And all the time that has taken will probably negate the benefit of this coffee. How about another quote from Bear?
Christianity is not about religion. It's about faith, about being held, about being forgiven. It's about finding joy and finding home.
Okay. I mean, you're the expert, Bear, but I'm not sure how I implement that in my current situation. There must be some wisdom to it that I just can't understand. The furnace was not in fact infinite. It's only got 47 minutes left. Someone was bragging about being infinite. Glug that shit and let's head off. Right, thanks for that one thing, Forge. Well, I guess we got the improvised knife as well, but... And I should hold on to the hammer, I guess. Because that is actually a tool for multiple things. Oh, come off it, you big fanny. Desolation Point. Interesting. There's a door somewhere in here. You can't fool me. Twice. It's always locked. Grand. And now the long way back. Is that really the best way? I don't. That going up around there, I'd be better off finding the tracks again, wouldn't I? Yeah, I don't think I trust that mountain to be clear, to be honest. Yeah, bollocks to it, we'll head this way. A lot of gluggy sloshing for a man not carrying that much water. Wonder if Rimgrill is still camped out where he was. He seems to have an infinite fire. And if I remember, that was a dead end for... No, didn't we find something over there, but not much? Bracken. Yep. Burned out. What does breaking down get us? I don't... It never tells me that I've picked up anything from that, so I don't know. Presumably all you'd get is sort of charcoal, but... hard to know, I suppose. Oh, actually, because of all the bear bollocks... It's not an image I wanted to put in anyone's head. Is this even... Can we even go back this way? Game seems reluctant, but not impossible. Oh, sure, I'll take that. Mm-hmm. And there's Bambi again. Bambi. Always a sign of safety. And always runs off almost immediately. Yep. I mean, I'm the same guy and you're probably the same deer. Do we not have a mutual understanding at this point? At least we set off at the break of day this time, so we've got... Nope, never mind. Sun's going. Sun's setting, apparently. We did that. Was that really a whole day already? 12 hours? Fuck, I guess it was then. And we have to go around this way because that looks... Is it? How insurmountable is that, really? I mean, it's just a big old pile of snow. Landslide. Shouldn't it be called a snow slide or something? But yeah, fuck it. As long as you're not trying to drive a car or a train through it. Still a route, isn't it? Ow. Serves the, saves the big detour. Good. Might be something going on over there. Probably not worth checking. And yet, curiosity killed the prat. Rabbit! Is it just rabbits? I don't even have any pebbles to throw at you. I do have a snare, but, I mean, presumably that takes time for you to wander into it. I feel like I should be able to just grab you. Oh, fuck it, I'm good. See if we can't do something with this. There you go. Of all the places they could run, I'm sure they will run into that. What can I do in the meantime? Get another quote from Bear, I guess. His wisdom is not infinite, nor are the tabs that I have up of his wisdom, so you know.
You don't often see Bear Grylls in a suit.
Thanks. I guess you don't. Also, for some reason, he started referring to himself in the third person, which is not a good sign. Come on, little rabbit. Take a hard 90-degree turn for no real reason, and we'll be best of friends. Maybe I can scare him into running that way? Ooga booga. Yeah. No, nearly. I feel like I could waste a lot of time trying to get this to work. Bollocks to it. You win this round, Thumper. Oh, see, now there's pebbles. Ah. Well, that answers the question about, are the wolves bothered by the thin ice? No, they're very clearly not. Tell you what they are bothered by, though. Right, let's... Yeah, we kind of just want to... I wonder if it's worth checking that one, or is it going to just be broken like the other one? And also that means all that tiptoeing across the ice again. Ah, don't do it, it's not worth it. Might be worth it. Ah, yeah, I hear you. Fuck off. That's what I thought. Oh wow, your AI was not having a good time there, was it? Oh, important. Don't forget. Don't make that mistake twice, although I feel like I very nearly have. There's another little shack over here. Could be something. Could be nothing. Low blind. What does that mean? That's all good. Probably gonna... Yes, beans and dog food.
Hope I can still
And
eat
more
this.
dog food. Good, because we are probably going to have to set up camp and start a fire soon. Oh, lots of rifle cartridges. Good-o. And sure, fuck it, I'll pick up some stones just in case we see some rabbits. Right. Okay. Nope, we can actually still go round. It's worth going the long way round, rather than going the short way down. Or the long way down, depending on if, you know, your soul goes to icy hell. You know what I meant, maybe. Are we even going into... Oh, that's not much progress, is it? I'm sure this radio tower detour will absolutely be worth it. This was a mistake, I regret this.
Sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
That's how days work, yeah. Ah, fuck. Almost didn't spot you. Good job you always bark first. Fuck off. Nearly there-ish. It doesn't... Yeah, there's just this wee bit of ice, but... Hat Creek. Alright. That went fine. Are we going to find a wonderful new hat at Hat Creek? Because that wouldn't really be worth all the time we've spent.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Well, it's a nice view. Shame about the neighbours. Let's shut the fuck up. Oh, really, guys? Come on. Fuck off. Starting to go through quite a few of these. But it is still not even remotely a problem. With 16 left, and 2 actual flares. So I think we're good. Ah, shit. Hey, that one's actually still standing. So that's an improvement over the last one. Whether anything worthwhile can be gained from it is another matter. I hope I can climb this. Doesn't seem like any other easy ways round if I can't. Yeah, that little red icon seems to just be exertion, I guess. Going up a particularly steep incline or something. Oh no, there's even the faded out ankle beneath it. This is putting strain. Oh! And yet, the strained ankle never happens. Somehow I sprained my wrist. Okay. That, You will always be at risk of a sprained ankle, and yet it will never actually happen. Bizarre. Fall? I didn't fall. What? Okay. Whatever. Painkillers. Yeah, we got painkillers for days, mate. Hopped up on the shit. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear we can go any higher there, so I do have to find... What? How? I did... That's fucking bullshit. Sorry, there's just no other word for it. I just cured that and then it just happened again. The exact same injury. You're lucky that I've got all these supplies, because otherwise I might start to be getting a bit miffed. Right, you gonna do it again? Fucking thing. Swear to God, if there's nothing at this radio tower, I'm gonna say a word beginning with F quite loudly. Friendship. Jeez, this incline doesn't look much better, does it? Come on. Put a bit of effort in. It's fine, it's fine,
So
it's
tired,
fine.
I could just lay down right here.
No, you couldn't. You're not. Oh, and it won't let me run now because I'm too tired. Fuck you. Really, game. Fucking. And it's always the wrist. What am I How am I spraining my wrist from going up an incline? Like, I guess if you were scrambling on your hands and knees, but like, I'm clearly not. This is some bullshit. This is like... We'd all use poison sting. Steve used antidote. We'd all use poison sting. Steve used antidote. It's becoming a bit of a pattern. Pretty sure I can make a bandage still though. That's fine. Yes, from cloth. Medicine and medical supplies are the one thing we have had no trouble with in this game, so I feel pretty confident about that. That seemed to be what we took when... That's the kind of the three starting Pokemon. What? We chose at the start of it between food, a flare gun and medical supplies. We chose medical supplies if I remember correctly, and we've been good ever since, I think. Other people's medical supply needs have been a real pain in the arse, like Jeremiah, who needed fancy stuff, but for us we've been good. Right, please be something besides a few metal boxes.
This'll come in handy.
I guess. Can I do something with this? Seems important. And yet... Fuck, there's going to be nothing to this, is there? I thought like radio parts was something I was after still.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay, guess that's pretty good. That's covered most of the supplies I already had. Alright, fuck it, let's set up camp here then.
All this gear is slowing me down.
No shit. Shitlock. Probably gonna break my wrist if I go down there. Just wondering if there's any sort of rabbity territory where I can set up the snare while we wait. I'm not seeing much. Well, we'll just grab firewood and... oh, that might be a way down. And if nothing else, rocks prevent wind chill. In theory they should, right? Somewhere around here. Yeah, good. It's on a bit of a slant, but that doesn't matter. Ah, no, we kind of need the lamp oil. Let's try and just do this raw, so to speak. Hooray. Seven hours. Not bad. I am going to set up the snare just in case. But I think it has to actually be a rabbity area for it to work, probably. And even then, who knows? Wasn't there a little shrub thing around here? That'll do. Get us up to 8 hours, scrub brush. Seven sticks. Jackpot. Neat. Cook some beans. Yeah, herbal tea, why not? Have a whole saucepan full of herbal tea. Not that I think we need the help sleeping, but apparently it's a more restful slumber. Huh, my equip load has actually gone down. Is that due to fatigue, I wonder? Guess it could be. How long is that going to take to rip up? In fact, I would do better than a scarf if I just wear 2 hats. But I like the aesthetic of a scarf, so... That takes 25 minutes. Now it will burn our beans if we don't do that. So I guess you can't cook dog food. Just gotta huff it right out the can. Notice that we resort to the dog food before the ketchup flavoured crisps. That is a conscious decision. Great. How long we got? 8 hours, right, just long enough for sleep. No, didn't want to do that. Perfect. I definitely won't catch on fire during the night. What's your opinion on Marmite crisps? Good question. I'm not sure I've ever had any, to be fair. I don't dislike Marmite. No, I don't dislike ketchup either, but, you know, it's the context that is important, as with everything. Not sure I've ever tried Marmite crisps. Can't say for certain that I would either, in good conscience. feels like a dance with the devil. Oh, now we have a shit ton of cans for some reason. Right, that was apparently all the sleep, and now coffee time. And let's drop all the cans. Could stand to do with some more coffee, in fact, even. So we will. While we tear up more gloves.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Just about. Cool. That'll do for now. Fuck it, let's take a torch. Might as well. Might scare off some wolves without having to use a flare. Oh look, we caught nothing. How surprising. Well, that detour was not really worth it. I do apologise, but you know, you have to try these things sometimes. And as the great Bear Grylls would say, if his keyboard didn't keep shutting off. As the great Bear Grylls would say,
exercise helps my back.
Exactly. So, yes. On point as always. Hopefully we can circumnavigate all the frozen lake bollocks again, but can't be certain. I wonder if this would melt the ice where it's thinner. Only one way to find out. Nope, not that. It didn't go as far as I thought it would. Not really much of anything happening there. Fucking mountains in the way. Okay, I seem to recognise that now. Might be a better way to cross there than this whole massive bit. If we can. Oh, fucking hell, there was a cache there as well. No, super not worth it. Maybe some other day. Maybe off stream, but then I always worry about doing that off stream in case something dramatic happens on the way. Oh, speaking of something dramatic. Oh, it's Cutscene Bear. Who we feel very little threatened by.
Not feeling so cocky now, huh?
Yeah, why aren't you? You don't know that
All it took was for me to go full-on Grizzly Adams.
You don't know that I've got a spear.
Better get out of here before he comes back.
What? What? So the bear knows I have a bear-killing spear. What the fuck? I thought that... I thought this game was a bit more grounded, and then, like... Because even the, Aurora Borealis stuff, like... I don't know if it's ever knocked planes out of the sky or not, but it is an electromagnetic thing, to use a scientific term. So I figured this was going for all grounded stuff, and then it goes, no, go and get the mythical demon slaying bear spear. And I'm like, what? It's thrown me for a loop a bit. And now the bear seems smart enough to know I have its one weakness on my person. That didn't... And also, as I was saying, I feel very little threat from the bear, because he has only ever appeared in cutscenes. So I'm way more threatened by the wolves. They've posed a clear and present danger. You know. Oh, speak of them. Speak of the devil. Where are you? Ah, there you are. I say threat from the wolves. Used to be very threatened by the wolves. Not so much now. Although still more so than the bear. Really? Oh, you got over that quick. Pretty sure that's meant to last longer than that as a deterrent. the wolves learn to not be afraid of flares anymore, then we really are fucked. Pretty sure that was just a bug, though. But yeah, it's just from a gameplay perspective, it is way more threatening to actually play alongside the thing that is meant to be threatening you. Yeah, there's a reason that Mr. X and Nemesis in Resident Evil are way more frightening than any sort of boss monster that only appears in a cutscene. It's because they're chasing you in real time. You know, they're more lived in the game world. And yeah, that bear has been exclusively in cutscenes so far. I'm going to set up the snare again, because this is rabbit territory. I just need to remember that it's here and check it on the way back. Because presumably it's not all going to wrap up once we get back to Jeremiah's. I'll have to head out again for some reason. Of that I have little to no doubt. Just need to remember the snare is there. Yes, what landmarks are nearby? The big branch. That'll help. Honey, I'm home. He's just gonna be dead now, isn't he? He's stopped taking the medication or something. Oh no, there he is, along with the guts that I left on the floor.
The legend might be bunk, but the spear is real.
I'm glad you're at least... Oh, okay, I was gonna say I'm glad you're at least somewhat skeptical.
For your sake. Yeah, the bear is definitely tracking me.
Ish.
You have any luck with the radio?
I did.
Thank
Did
fuck.
you see the lights in the night sky? The aurora? Well, when that flared up, the radio came to life. Just lit up. Started spitting out noise, but it was all gibberish. Bits and pieces of things. Music. Talking. I think it needs more range. More powerful signal. If we could find a way to boost the signal strength when the aurora is active, we might be able to get a message out.
Let me guess. You have an idea.
You're starting to get it, Mackenzie. I was digging through some old geological survey maps.
Those look like military insignia stamped on there.
Focus, Mackenzie! Now, this survey shows a series of radio transponder towers.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't...
Cross-
Clearly he's ex-military.
cross
There's
break
been
there.
two things to signify that now.
Those be there.
Good question. But for another time,
Oh, don't do a Force Awakens on me.
we can use these.
How?
Each tower has some electronics that'd serve like a signal booster.
You are
to make sure the
fucking
message
shitting
gets
me.
to the next relay.
The fucking radio towers.
Well, you get me 2, maybe 3 of those, and I might just be able to rig us up our own signal booster.
You might, huh?
So I was sequence
And I guess I
breaking
need
by
to do
going
this
to the
while
radio
old bear
towers.
decides if I'm going to become the next chapter in his legend.
Don't be silly. Spence's bear would be long gone by now. That was 150 years ago.
Oh yeah, because we're not being silly here,
Maybe
are
he
we?
has, I don't know, genetic memory.
Ridiculous idea.
You're the one who just told me to go get the fucking bear spear and not
Bear out there.
a rifle.
He's definitely interested in you. You'll just have to take your chances.
Says the guy safely inside the wooden cabin.
Damn it! You think I want to be in here?
I mean,
I
probably.
need
Yeah.
to get a message out, and this might be the only way.
What message? What does this have to do with me contacting my friend?
Oh yeah,
There's
the whole
more
reason.
at stake than you and your friend. Please, Mackenzie, get me those boosters. I'll fix the radio, and the first call we'll make will be to Perseverance Mills. I promise.
Okay. I'm on it. I'll be back with the transponder parts.
Watch your back, Mackenzie.
How do I do that?
What do I have to worry about? I have a legendary 150-year-old demon bear hungry for my blood. Bullets don't stop him, but I'm armed with basically a medieval weapon, which I'm sure will do the trick.
Thank you,
I'm
Mackenzie.
stuck in this winter wasteland where lights in the sky make the power flicker and electronics explode, and the only people I seem to meet are all slightly crazy.
Yes, quite.
And this is all after I crashed my plane deep in the wilderness and somehow lost my ex-wife along the way, and I'd really kind of like to find her back.
Get her back or find her
Forget
back.
about the wolves.
Yes, don't forget about the wolves.
Let's get on with it.
Yeah, so you have all these valid complaints, yet you're still going along with it. You're a curious man, Mackenzie. You seem to talk sense and then do nonsense. Cured gut. Hooray. You haven't been stepping all over these, have you? Oh wow, and look at all my stuff that I left here. That I absolutely, definitely cannot carry. Okay, I'm going to have to do some more inventory management. Fun. And we will probably still be over encumbered when we get back. But we are back, at least. And yeah, I guess next time we'll start going to all the radio towers that I was going to prematurely. If I'd known that, I obviously wouldn't have done it, but they were on the map, so I assumed they were a thing. Fucking annoy me, you beardy fuck. Anywho, cheers for watching, and we've just got time for one more quote from Bear Grylls.
I've eaten sheep's eyes.
All right, I'm sure you have. Thanks.